It's time for Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan, my husband's getting more and more distant. This has been happening for a few weeks now. He's always working, and when he's home, he's constantly on the phone. The other day, he didn't come home from work till 10 p.m. Am I really going to believe he was at work that whole time? But in the back of my mind, I kept telling myself that the holidays were coming, and I would get my husband back. But now he tells me he has to be out of town over Thanksgiving. Okay, now that's strange.
That's
We've heard this
weird.
before, and usually it's a bad sign. I feel like I'm losing him to someone else. By the way, the other thing here, just the psychology of it, Sissany. If he is cheating, to not be there for Thanksgiving,
It's like, come on.
it's like saying I want to be caught.
I know.
I mean, if you are, you got to make sure. I don't know. It just seems like a dumb idea. Wendy, thanks for coming on with this. I tell you, over the years, when we get close to the holidays, we hear stories like this, and it usually doesn't end well. What does he have to do for work over Thanksgiving?
He says he has to go out of town for a business, some last-minute meeting.
What does he do?
He works at the port in an office.
At the port in an office. Is the port open on Thanksgiving Day? The port of Los Angeles?
I feel like it would be, right?
It is, but for whatever reason, they're sending him out of town. They have some sort of emergency meeting called.
The port of Los Angeles has an emergency meeting outside of Los Angeles?
Weird.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's very weird.
All right. How long have you been married to him?
11 years.
And how many kids do you have?
We have 3.
Okay.
But he's been coming home late every night?
Well, usually he's like very routine and very normal, but lately he has been coming home late, and the other night he came home after 10 o'clock.
It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know. I don't know the port schedule. It doesn't make any sense to me that he would have a meeting out of town.
I know.
For the port here in Long Beach. This is where you're talking about the port here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
on
that's
Thanksgiving
why
Day,
I
it's just
feel-
not possible.
Well, that's what I thought. And you know, we've always had such a good relationship, and I was hoping that in the holidays we could, you know, close that distance that's come between us.
Yeah.
And then this came up, and I know he's working really hard to getting, you know, like a promotion, and like he's working really hard, and I get it, and I don't want to. We've always been so good. Like, I mean, we've had our normal arguments and things like that, and we've never had anything major, and I'm just worried, like, my imagination is running away with me and that I'm losing him to somebody else.
We're going to try and make a phone call here. I just need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call. On
Kiss FM. Okay, got it. All right, so we have that. Is that clear? We have that? Okay, good. What we're going to do is, Patty's out on maternity leave, so Sisney's going to fill in for Patty, and Sisney's going to call your husband and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, I'm
And then I'm going to ask him, if we get him, I'm going to ask him to explain his port schedule to me.
Yeah, and be really quiet when he responds.
Okay, make sure you don't jump in until we start talking to him, okay? Very important.
Okay.
Here we go. You ready, sis?
I'm ready.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jeremy?
This is him.
Hi, Jeremy. This is Erica. I'm actually calling from Flowers and More. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'll make this real quick. Sorry to bother you. I'm just calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses.
Free? Really?
Yes, you can actually send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any billing information from you. These are totally free. Just whoever you want to send them to, and like we can put a little quick note on that, and they'll get them this afternoon.
Really? Like no credit cards or anything?
I don't need any credit card information from you. I just need the person, like the name of the person you want to send them to, and whatever address it's going to, and then like a quick note. And then just obviously, if they like them and you like them, just refer me to your friends and family for the holidays.
Sounds too good to be true.
I guess it kind of does, but just free dozen roses.
Is there any way you could deliver them on Thanksgiving?
Deliver them on Thanksgiving. I think we can. Yeah, we can do that.
Really? Oh, and is there any way you could deliver them at kind of a specific time?
Sure. What time?
About 11 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yes.
Okay. And who do you want to send to?
I'm going to send them to my mother-in-law's house.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get the address.
What's her name?
Well, I want to make the card out to my wife.
To your wife. And what's her name?
Her name is Wendy.
Wendy. And then what would you like to write on the note?
Okay. On the note, I just want you to put, open the front door.
Open the front door. Okay.
And
Jeremy,
Yes.
it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and
Hi.
Wendy has asked us to give you a call. She's actually on the line now, listening to all of this, and she asked us to call you because she's concerned that you're not going to be around on Thanksgiving. Were you planning a surprise for her?
Well, I thought I was going to have to be out of town, but now I'm not, and I was going to surprise her, but I guess that's not going to happen now.
Well, Jeremy, why did you think you were going to have to be out of town? She told us you work for the port. The port's closed from what I see online on Thanksgiving, and she said you had a meeting out of town. What was that all about before?
Well, it's the crazy time of year with everything coming in for all the holiday shipments and stuff, and I thought there was a chance I wasn't going to be around. So,
Well, but that doesn't make any sense,
'cause
to
it's
be honest with
closed.
you. What do you mean? If it's closed, it's closed. And why are you going out of town to meet about the port that's in Long Beach?
Oh, because I'm dealing with international people and shippers from all over the world.
But it sounds strange to have to be gone on Thanksgiving Day, Jeremy. That part didn't add up to your wife. Well, Wendy, you can actually tell them why you were suspicious.
Well, I feel so silly now and so bad, but I was so worried because you've been working late hours, like till 10 o'clock, and my imagination started getting the best of me. And it's not that you've ever done anything else, but I'm like, what could keep you away from your wife and kids? Because you're not like that. And I was hoping that the holidays we'd have time together. And then when you told me the other day that you'd be gone, I was just crushed. And
Oh God. Well,
I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess I have to tell you, I was up for that big promotion, and I didn't get it, and I didn't know how to tell you, and I've been really bummed out about the whole thing, and just kind of been staying at the office longer, and I'm just down on myself, and I just didn't know how to tell you all that. So I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. It's so
I know.
funny that you didn't get it.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah.
And Wendy.
Yeah.
I'm still confused a little bit, but I look, it sounds like you guys are fine. I'm going to give you $500 from Ralph's for your Thanksgiving meal since you will be together.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Wow.
All right?
Wow, thank you so much.
Do we still get the flowers, or?
No flowers. There are no flowers, but I do feel like we owe you something. So
I
let me
know,
give you,
I feel bad.
we'll take care of your Thanksgiving meal, okay?
Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
Thank you so much. I feel so much better. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. We're going to let you both go, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy
Bye-bye.
Thanksgiving.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks.
We are bad people.
She called us, or she emailed
No,
us.
she did email us, but we are bad people. I mean, we just blew the guy's surprise.
I know.
Like, this is your influence.
Me?
Yeah. This wouldn't have happened with Ellen K.
Oh my gosh.
This is your influence, Sissany.
You told me to do the Ryan's Roses.
I didn't tell you to be Erica.
Why is
All of a
Patty
sudden,
pregnant?
Erica.
This is Patty's fault.
Patty's out. I can't blame Patty. She's busy right now having a baby. But
oh man.
I gotta be honest with you. I know that Wendy's content with all of this. Something's weird.
I believe him.
Something's weird. He does not have to not be here on Thanksgiving. There's something not
I know.
totally adding up about the story.
But I believe him about the whole promotion thing.
I
and being
don't know.
embarrassed,
I mean, we're bad people, but I don't know that I don't know. Is anybody else with me on this? Tanya, what did you think?
Well, I think that this guy obviously does not know about roses because he just didn't seem like upset.
But maybe he did. Like maybe he did know about roses.
Oh, now you
and
just
that's why he
flipped
sent that's why he sent the flowers to his wife at his mother-in-law's, and then made up this story that he all of a sudden doesn't have to go out of town.
You think people are that tricky?
Yeah.
Brian, your brain.
No, I just
now you just I'm with you now.
I'm just saying to you, he seems like a sweet guy, and I love that he sent the flowers to the mother-in-law's door and says, "Hey, open it up. Here I
Yeah.
am." But there's something weird about him being distant. The promotion thing, I don't 100% buy it.
Okay.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan, my husband became a driver for a ride share company. After he was laid off. I was not, and still am not, okay with it because I hear all these stories of crazy drunk women in the car. We agreed he would only work during the day, and it had been going well until I logged on to his app for the company and noticed he's only been driving to and from one location. Ooh. The address is downtown L.A., and it just doesn't seem right to me. He is acting strange as well, but can you please help me get to the bottom of it? Adriana, Boyle Heights. Who's downtown? Adriana, who's downtown that it could be? Do you have any idea who's downtown?
I have no idea.
No idea who might be at this location?
No clue. I know it's an apartment building. I don't know anybody who lives there, and I don't know why on earth he would be going there every single day.
But is he going there and staying there, or going there, picking somebody up and taking them somewhere?
Yeah, like, what did you see?
No. So he does a drive there every day. He's picking somebody up, and then he drops somebody off there at the end of the day, too.
It's like someone's personal shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also saw him pick somebody up there, drive over to the Marriott one day in downtown LA, and then after going to the Marriott, going straight back to the first place.
It wouldn't make a lot of sense because if he's out trying to make some dough, he'd be making more runs.
Yeah.
Right.
Throughout the course of the day with all that time, right?
No, that's exactly.
You have been together how long? How long have you been married?
We have been married 7 years.
And how many kids do you have, if any?
Three little babies.
Adriana, I'm going to have Sissany call and offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. You know what I'm saying? Because that could tell us a lot. Gotta figure out who's downtown. That's what you want to know. So,
Sissany, it was an apartment building.
What name are you going to be?
I'm going to be Marissa.
Okay, where are you calling from?
Trendy Flowers.
Trendy Flowers. Okay. All right. Adriana, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Brian, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, good luck. We want to be very quiet until we can get some information here, all right?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, sis.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Robert?
This is him.
Hi, Robert. My name is Marissa. I'm actually calling from Trendy Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How you doing?
Hi. I'm calling because, you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses, and you can send them to anybody today. I don't need any billing information from you. These are totally free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and maybe you can, write a little note.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. Honestly, I would love for you to refer me to your friends and family for the holidays and stuff like that, but I don't need any billing info from you. It's just completely free. So is there anybody you want to send them to?
No. And they're totally free.
Totally free, I promise. They'll receive them this afternoon.
All right. Let's go with Miss Daisy.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Miss Daisy. MISS
Miss Daisy. Okay, and then what would you like to write on the note?
Let's go with thank you for everything.
Thank you. Say that again?
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Robert, who the hell is Miss Daisy?
Robert, I need you to know it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is your wife, Adriana. Who's Daisy?
What? This is none of your business. Adriana.
No, this is your wife has asked us to call
pardon?
you. Your wife has asked us to call you. So who are you sending the flowers to? That's all. That's just a simple question.
This is it's a woman that I was picking up, and it's a client.
Okay, look,
Adriana.
Robert, in the interest of time and just everybody here, you sent flowers to someone that wasn't your wife, right?
Yes.
Okay, now who was that person?
She's an older lady, Adriana. She's a widow. She just lost her husband.
She's an older lady, like what, like 70, 80?
No, late 30s. I don't know, maybe late 30s, early.
Are you kidding me?
How is that older?
It's older. It's older than us.
Where does she live? This older woman?
She lives downtown.
Okay, and so you go and do what downtown?
I pick her up. She's just lost her husband. She needed a driver, and she's super nice, but she's really fragile right now, and she needed a driver, and I said, okay, look, I will drive you, but I want business every day. And so she basically has hired me as her personal driver. She contacts me every day, and I pick her up, take her where she needs to go. There is nothing, absolutely, this is not what it is.
But you can't make any more runs or make any more money in between the time that she's not using the car? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
She doesn't like driving anymore, okay?
I got that, but why can't you? I mean, you're not doing other runs, so that seems like you're taking money out of your own pocket.
She's given me a very good.
Is she giving you extra cash? Oh, well, let's not get into that. Just listen, Robert, tell me this.
Yeah.
Are you cheating on your wife?
Absolutely not. I would never do that. All right, I've got 3 kids.
Why wouldn't you tell me about this? Yeah. Like, if that's the case, why wouldn't you tell me? That seems like something that I should know. We agreed you were only going to do pickups during the day, so you don't have to deal with any crazy drunk chicks, anybody trying to get on you at night. But here you are saying every single day with some woman.
Yeah, one woman. Okay, I'm not making.
That doesn't make it better that you're spending every single day with someone that's not some woman that isn't me.
Babe,
you should have told me about this
scenario. How is this going to look? Right? She tips me in cash. Okay, we need the money.
So are you seeing the money, though, Adriana? Because if you're seeing some money here, maybe he's telling the truth. Are you seeing any extra money coming in?
Not extra money. I guess maybe if she's taken over the regular rides that he would have for a day. But in that case, like, why is he taking all of the rides with the same person? You know,
hey, that's
like
better.
If he's going to make the same amount of money, then why does he have to spend all day with this woman?
Robert, we just need to know if you're telling the truth. Are you cheating or not?
I would never cheat on my wife.
All right. I don't know what to say, Adrian. I think you're going to have to look at him in the eye and see if he is telling the truth on your own. I'm going to gavel him now for calling a 38 older woman.
Oh, God.
Like, that's my biggest issue. Good luck to the two of you. Right? Oh, I'm thinking he's driving Miss Daisy around.
That's what I thought.
38.
He's like 38.
Older
We're
woman.
like, what?